She was the poster child for the slasher movement of the 70s and 80s. But how exactly did Jamie Lee Curtis become the undisputed queen of Scream? It's time to submit our first entry into Arrow in the Head's Horror Hall of Fame. It's hard to imagine a time when Curtis wasn't in the public consciousness. But every success story has its origins, and for Curtis, it begins and ends in Hollywood. She was the daughter of Tony Curtis and Janet Leigh, the latter of which was no stranger to screaming on screen. Initially studying law, she would soon follow in her parents' footsteps and take a stab at acting. Supporting roles in a slew of TV shows later, she would land the role of a lifetime in her very first feature film after catching the eye of a man named John Carpenter.
We picked a scene in the script and she read it, and she had a quality about her. There was an innocence and yet a strength going on in there, and I really liked it.
That kind of part, obviously it was not what I was doing. I was doing 2 lines here and there. All I remember about Halloween was that it was a script where every single page had the name Laurie on it.
Laurie Strode's fate might seem obvious now, but for audiences watching the film for the first time, there was never any certainty whether a character would make it through to the end or not, and it was Curtis's ability to show both strength and vulnerability that made her character feel so relatable.
You know, it was so fast and